When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is October 7th. I had to double check the date, guys. It's like flying by, still going fast. How's your morning going?
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
What's happening, boys?
Just preparing for this chili cook-off, testing some recipes, really coming hard to make sure Tom doesn't retain that trophy, and it's sitting behind me here.
Oh, well, life must be easy for you. I'm preparing for an anniversary tomorrow. Life's easy for you. I wish I was cooking chili tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Anth, what are you cooking up tonight?
I don't know, man. The kids want spaghetti, so I don't know. Depends on timing.
It's right on the nose, Tom. Right on the nose. He's cooking.
The funny
spaghetti.
thing is, Rye, I actually am going to cut up some tomatoes later this afternoon, and my plan was to make chili. I took out a pound of meat last night.
Oh, I love that.
Little test run.
Yeah, so everyone,
This isn't AI chili. This is Tom chili.
The Chili Cook-Off second annual is approaching fast. It'll be Saturday, November 1st at our world headquarters on 2250 Babcock Boulevard. Bring the family, bring the friends, invite the clients. We will all be there. Football on the TVs, chili, all the good stuff.
Can't wait.
So, yeah.
It's going to be a great time.
Stop on by. But today, guys, we all know Anthony is the king of affordability, and our message is now spreading. And right now, there's a bit of a arms race out there in the technology world because, well, frankly, we know on Zillow or any search platform, you search by purchase price right now. Purchase price, it gives you an idea of what we're looking for, but what are we looking for, Anth?
We're looking for that payment. What's that monthly payment?
The payment. So what's coming soon? You're soon going to start seeing on these home searches monthly payments over purchase price. And yes, there's calculators online. A lot of those calculators are very inaccurate, have down payments and interest rates that are crazy. This is going to be way more accurate. So if you know you get pre-approved by one of us and we say, hey, X payment is what you're shooting for, now you know how to line that up. Because Tom, really right now, looking at purchase price, it really doesn't cut it.
No, I mean, because everything can vary, and you know how that is from, municipality to municipality, even street to street. One house could have totally different taxes than the house right next door to it, depending on when it was purchased and the last time it did sell. So yes, that is not the end all be all is that purchase price. There's way too many other things that affect how somebody can buy a house with that affordability, with their down payment, how much money they have, and those types of things. So, yeah, that's one of the main things that come into it. And you can't just base it all off of that purchase price, because a purchase price in McKees Rocks is going to be different than a purchase price in Moon Township. That's just one example of many that I can give.
You're a West guy, so you're going to focus on the West. But yes, property taxes, purchase price, all of that comes into play into the monthly payment. So, I mean, it's always been a little funny in the mortgage world because technically you are pre-approved off of a purchase price. But because purchase price doesn't mean anything, we average that out to equate to a monthly payment, right? Or you're pre-approved off the monthly payment, but we show you a purchase price. And that is just confusing because sometimes, Anth, you can have two same houses. You might qualify for one, you might not qualify for the other, and they're the same exact price.
Yeah, I mean, it gets kind of crazy. I mean, ultimately, we stress it all the time. If you need numbers, if you need some guidance on options, you should always be speaking to your lender. The online calculators, they're just not as effective. Ultimately, if you're an agent and you have a client, you should be sending those clients to the loan officer, one of us, hopefully, to actually review those options. But yeah, taxes could be different. The The purchase price might be the same, but the taxes could be very well be different, which is going to affect that monthly payment.
I mean, I love great countertops. I would love to be able to advertise that I have great low taxes, or I'm in this area that, or I have this tax abatement, or whatever it may be that actually helps the monthly payment. I'd love to be able to advertise that over my stove maker or whatever you see out there currently, what you advertise about houses.
Yeah, it makes a way bigger deal. As you know, your stove's going to break within 3 years anyway. So that doesn't matter. We need the really important things that matter within buying the house.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just plain and simple. You search off of purchase price, but it doesn't tell you anything about the affordability. Anthony talks all the time about the affordability. And if you go search right now on Zillow, if you want to pull it up and you search Pittsburgh houses, all you see is purchase prices. You don't have any idea, if you're a home buyer, what these actual homes are going to cost you monthly. And it all comes down to your pocketbook, the monthly payment, and what you can actually qualify for. So we're actually excited about this. We've kind of been pushing that the home search should be more based off of monthly payment over purchase price. So I'm excited. This is a good change. And
I really don't think we told the people too much about what we're, even talking about, about this new search. I think they may be a little confused.
Well, Tom, it's really just, it's all these now companies trying to file patents and get the technology to show this different information. And there were some patents that kind of went quiet, and now they're back up and running. And there were these other companies that are starting to build technology, but now that might be under a different patent. It's very, very, very in the weeds with lawyers, it seems like. But for the average Joe, searching for homes and finding the actual monthly payment looks like coming down the line, it's going to become easier.
Yeah, it's going to be better for Google in our eyes. Better than Google. I'm not for Google, better than Google.
Yeah, and it's, if you want to know, hey, I'm currently paying this in rent, I'd like to have a mortgage payment close to that. It is so hard to do that search right now.
Yeah, it's it would be hard for us to do, and we know what goes in and out of it, every deal, and it would be hard for us to put something out together like that. So yeah, the AI and technology that they're going to create here for this is going to be a huge deal for home buyers.
Yeah, I mean, Anth, especially in the Pittsburgh area, property taxes, it's not like we have a set X% of the purchase price is your property tax. You can look at a house and have no idea what the taxes are.
Yeah, I mean, it's what's listed typically on the real estate websites is typically the homestead exemption. All that information is pulled in from a third party. Nobody seems to be calculating those taxes on their own listing. It's very, very rare that we see that. I know myself and I know you guys actually do the calculation, based on the millages, which is very important because that affects the monthly affordability and the payment. But knowing that up front, as well as giving the client other options than just your standard, hey, here's a 30-year fixed rate over 30 years at this purchase price. Okay, well, that one might not be affordable for that specific client, but there are other options that we can show them that nobody else can to make that home affordable, bring that payment down, lower those closing costs for what they need based on their goals and what they're looking for. So that's why it's very important to make sure you're speaking to somebody that's knowledgeable on the options, not just providing you a rate and a term. Anybody can give you that. It's financials goals that people need to focus on in that monthly payment.
I mean, I want to throw out this stat here I have from Housing News Daily. It says that less than 5% of real estate agents calculate their own taxes on their listings.
Wow.
So less than 5% are actually calculating the taxes.
That's such a big determination in your monthly payment, in affordability. And I just envision if you're able to search for a payment of $2,000 a month, you might have a purchase price of 10 different purchase prices. You might show a condo that is way less because you add in an HOA fee, but you'd be able to see every house you could qualify for with that monthly payment. It's not just going to say, hey, here's every house that's 200,000 and under. And I think that will be huge for buyers.
Yeah.
So
all good news.
We're very excited for it. We're excited for the chili cook-off. It's going to be a great weather week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And Tommy, cuddle that trophy closely for the next couple weeks because you're not going to be holding it much longer.
Wouldn't be so sure about that.
Ant, anything to finish us up?
No. Let's go chili cook-off. And give me a second look. Let's go. We got you covered.
Have a great week, everyone.
See you guys.
See you Friday.
Tom, Ryan, and Anthony